1 million coins. It would certainly solve a few pickles in my team right now, and I'm sure it would help every single one of you. So today I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can go from 0 to 1 million coins in FC25 in under a day. Now, if you're new here and you want to be able to do this more, of course, you're going to want to subscribe. And if you do want more trading tips, investments, and advice, make sure to join the free Discord. Do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be playing with the best players in the game like this and not be stuck with teams like this? Okay. Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or the type of weekend league boost you need, and enter code PRORECOIL for 10% off of your order. I do pretty much everything today. I'm going to go through investments, I'm going to go through bidding, sniping, everything to get you guys the most coins that you can possibly get, which starts out with some brief investments that are from the Discord, which you might want to try out. We've got Azpilicueta here, who I've managed to pick up for 11,000 coins. All 4 of these cards were 11k, so every single one of them 11k a piece. Now, he is an 85 rated special card, the bottom of his possible price. Absolutely worth getting in on this one because he should rise exponentially. And if you actually look on the market right now at 11k, he is a snipe. So that 1075, I mean, that was silly of me. I should grab that why am I being so slow? That was terrible from me, but he's actually already not available for 11k. So he's already risen from that investment. Now you can definitely snipe him or bid on him at that 11k point. If we have a look at the max price right now of 11, so we pop that there, you would be able to bid on a load of these cards and you'd pick him up for that 11k very, very easily. Bidding is an absolute steal this year. Now, of course, we saw a moment ago, there are still snipes of him going up for 10,750, and of course, as you can see there, 11k is still available. Now at 12,000 coins, the EA tax is 600 coins, so I can actually sell this card immediately that we've just picked up. We're going to make 400 coins profit on it absolutely immediately. Now, of course, the other option, I could have sniped it, hold it as an investment. I think this card goes to 13, 14 very, very easily, possibly more, so it's absolutely worth getting in on this one. Now, the other 2 investments that I've gone big on at the minute, first of all, we've got 83s at their minimum. Giroud here, I have picked up an absolute ton, which you will see on my transfer list at 850 coins. All of these are on bid, of course. His minimum to buy now is 900. Now, 83s being at their bottom point, similarly to 84s the other week. If we head over to Footbin, if we go over to SBCs and cheapest buy rating, you can see exactly where cards sit. Now, 84s are at 1.6 right now. What we would have seen if you did the investment that we looked at before, 1 in the Discord and 2 on this channel, was that we looked at getting these guys at their minimum. So they, of course, started the game at about 1.2. They pretty much sat at their minimum across a few weeks. I mean, they went to like 1.4 as a max, and then they hit all the way up here, 2,000 coins. Now, they were selling for as much as 2.2 and 2.4 on those days with lazy listing, and of course, people just not having knowledge on the cards they're picking up. Now, I advised it when it was at minimum. Of course, it then hit that higher point. It has gone down to 1.7. Now, if you can pick up 84s at anything around 1.3, 1.4, I would advise it because they are still going to be a steal. If you can bid on them for that price, it makes a lot of sense. But the 83s are where it's at right now. They're at their minimum. Giroud is definitely the best one. Get yourself bidding on him. Once they have a rise, they'll probably go to 1.5, 1.6. It's near doubling your coins for what you're putting in, and it's an absolute no loss investment. You could go and sell all of these cards now for 850, 900, and actually if I sold them at 900, I'd be making a teensy profit already, but that's not what we're going for. It can be a little bit of a longer investment. If you've got 100k, maybe put 30, 40k in it and just leave them sitting because they will have a rise. Now, the other card you can see I've gone in pretty heavy on is Gula. So we've got most of these at around the 1,000 coin mark. He's still sitting there at the moment. You can obviously snipe him a little bit lower. I've actually seen some cards a little bit lower than that right now. He was popped in the Discord at around 800 coins. You couldn't get him for that earlier on today. I think he's had a little drop. Basically, there's an Evo coming that he is going to be included in. Right now, obviously, you can get some at 850, some at 900. I'd absolutely advise. I mean, that 750 is an absolute steal. I'd absolutely advise going back in on these yourselves, getting some 750s, 850s, anything up to 900. Absolutely worth doing it. If you don't have many coins, just grab yourself 10 because he will go to around 3 or 4k when the Evo comes out that is based around him. Now, for those of you who came here for sniping, bidding, things like that, I'm sure you're sick of the investment talk. So let's move on to other ways to make coins. We're going to do a little brief number on the SBCs, and then we're going to go straight to that sniping and bidding that I'm sure you all know and love. Now, marquee matchups, it's a shoe-in if you've not done it already and you've got the coins to do it. It's basically 10k and you are guaranteed profit. This week, I only made 5k on it, which is a lower week for it. Usually, I would expect to make 10 plus. So, you know, mindful of last year, you were making 15k a piece. Unfortunately, it's not the same as this year. You do make a lower average, which seems to be, I mean, at 5, 10, 12 is kind of what we've been getting at the moment, but you can make more. If you pack a good player, you're making absolute ridiculous amounts. You know, if you get one inform, that's guaranteed 15k profit for the total. If you get one better card, you're obviously laughing. So it is about what you get, but it's a shoe-in for easy profit. Now, you also want to easily do the Total Rush Challenge 4. This one is literally 5 players. You can pick them from your club. Very simple requirements. I've just gone Prem. I always do. It's just the easy one. I know I have a load of in my club, but you can pick wherever. That's not going to cost you a penny, and you get a premium gold pack. Now, look, it might suck. It might only get you 2k, but 2k is 2k, and it's a contribution to what we're doing. Now, I'll take that. I've got a 1,000 coin boost, which is obviously ideal. We can then quick sell pretty much everything. I mean, France away kit, that might be another case. We've got maybe 2k of that so far. So we've got 2k from the reward, and then of course the kit. We sell this, we've got 2.2. So that's 4.2k for literally free. I mean, you can't really say it's any more free than that. And of course, we don't want to miss out on the preview packs. It's rare that these are profitable, but sometimes they are. I found that my best ones have been like shadows and things like that this year. I mean, that's a pretty naff pack. If 84s were up, it might be worth it, but let's get to the sniping. First of all, let's go for the lower end stuff. We want to go gold rare because that's going to be the easy way to do it. So we're going to head over to gold rare German, Bundesliga, and Bayern Munich with Playstyles Plus on. So for those of you who don't know what that is, it's this little icon here. You want to have this on rather than off. So usually it's like that. You want to put that on. For this one, pretty simple. We're going to be looking at Kimmich, and we're also going to be looking at Neuer and Musiala. So you've got 286s, which makes it very, very easy to make a filter out of this. Obviously, Musiala isn't miles above, but he is a little bit further above than the other two players. Now, if we pop this to, I think, probably 7k, maybe a little bit over 7,000 coins right now, 8.5 gets us both these players. You can see that's kind of way below their minimum. We can probably go for maybe an 8.7, maybe even 9k. It seems like these might be sat at realistically. Yeah, so I'd say that's probably, I mean, a sell-on's 8.9. We'll do the EA tax as if it's 9k. It'd be 450 coins. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cover the whole 450. So there we'd be making 50 coins profit if we sold them at 8.9. Obviously nowhere near what we want. So we want to go at 8.2. That means we're going to make 250 coins profit per card we pick up as a minimum. The maximum profit here, I think, is looking basically 7.5k is probably roughly what you're going to make as a max. We've got a Kimmich there off the bat, which I think is 500 coins profit from that one. If we pop this up at 8.9, yeah, that's 550 coins profit, which is actually a decent start. See if we can get another one. We got another Kimmich there, 8.2. We missed the 8.2, but we managed to get the 7.9. That's how up and down sniping can be, but it's okay because another one's going to come and we're going to miss that too. But luckily, we're not going to go 3 for 3 with misses. We're going to get the 8k. That's perfect. Imagine if I'd gone for a 3 for 3. That would have been a little bit upsetting. Clear some of that transfer list. Back in, get Kimmich sold. Let's get him done for his 8.9. Definitely not bad. Off the 2 snipes, made a little bit of profit. So let's move on to the next one. Now, sticking with Bayern, really easy one we can go for. Gold Team of the Week, Bundesliga and Bayern. We've got Elise and we've got Kim Man Jae on this one. Now, both of these pretty damn cheap. You can see them there at 20,000 coins. Now, if we go to 17k, you've got both of them nearer the kind of end point. So they are pretty cheap in terms of your informs. Obviously, building the coins from what we've been doing, these are an easy one to go for. Now, that 15k is a shoe-in. We know that one is going to go more for 15k. I think we can probably get him up at 16,250 and get a sale. So obviously at 16k, EA tax is going to be 800 coins, which means if we sold them at 16, we make 200. Not awful, but here I think the EA tax is slightly more, but we basically make 400 coins on him here. Now we can just go straight up for specials on this one. It doesn't make a difference. These are the cheapest specials. You can see there's a few of him at 16, 15, 750. Not a lot, which is why we can get away with that 16,250. I would say pickups we realistically want to try for 14,750 as a regular sort of attempt. And of course, we can bid on these as well. So you'd be very easy bidding on him. 14.5, 14,750. I don't think you'd have much trouble picking up a few of these and making a decent bit of profit. You can see there's not even that many at 15,750. So I think there's just a few at 16 and 16,500. I don't think we're going to have much struggle selling our one at 16,250. And we are absolutely, we definitely wouldn't have a struggle selling that one. That one would be easy profit. We're missing out on that 13k, but hopefully we can get a nice little steal somewhere. Okay, so it looks like they've cleared a lot off the market. We've literally just got a couple here at that 16,250 even. Okay, 14,750. Ah, we've missed it. As soon as ones came up, we've been in the wrong search and we've missed it. We're going to go for the 15 mark. It does seem like actually that's not a bad place to be in terms of getting him sold on. We didn't want to pick up too many at this point because I didn't know how many were on the market, but seeming that the market's cleared up, it's okay for us to go back in and give this another go at this price. Oh, we've managed to go back in and get one off the bat. I was actually on my phone for a minute. First search back. We'll take it. I'm going to go for 16.5. I think we could have made a little bit more profit on these ones. So earlier, I did the Gold Team of the Week pack, and I got a Polish striker from Barcelona. And I thought, wow, I've got Peugeot. And then I got Lewandowski, which got me thinking, surely there is a filter in there. So, Polish strikers, I am assuming they are the only two current Gold Team of the Weeks who are Polish strikers. Let's have a look. They are, and they're pretty much bang on the same price. So, very easy filter for us to do here. We're going to pop this to 44k. I mean, you can see it's going to be a little bit cheaper for Peugeot. I'll be honest, played against someone with her in my game to go from Div 3 to Div 2, like my final game. He was a 5-back rat, by the way. And yes, of course, we absolutely creamed him. Ended up winning, I think, 5-2. But he did score 2 goals with her initially. And I do think she's a good card. So it definitely wouldn't be a bad card to be going in some cheap beast teams. But at 28k for an 88, is that? It's an absolute steal. Very, very nice stats. And of course, a nice playstyle plus, because that's the one that's kind of killer this year. We want to, of course, pick these guys up at a reasonable price to get them sold on. I think we can sell these on easily at 28. EA tax will be 1.4. So if we go down to, I mean, realistically, you want to pick up at 26 or below. So this one isn't a bad price. I mean, we're guaranteed 600 coins profit on that one. I would say we want to be picking up a little bit lower as a general rule, but it's definitely not a card that I would hate to bid on. So let's get that one sold at 28. Let's try some bidding. Obviously, bear in mind, we can get lower on this one as well. So let's go, I'd say bidding up to 24, maybe 25 on these ones. So if we pop this up to 22, and what I'll do is I'll monitor these, see if we can win any. If I win any like audaciously, I will pop it into a video tomorrow. We'll bid that one to 23. You know what, I'll pop this up to 25 maybe. Okay, so it seems like a lot of them aren't going out on bids around that price, so it might be sniping is the way for this, but we can give it a try. What I'll do is I'll hold off closing off this video and uploading it just to see if we can actually win any of them. I'm quite curious to see if we can secure any of them at a good price. So 26.5 here. We can do a bit of compare price. We can obviously do the sniping. We do have that opportunity for Lewa. He's not that much more expensive, and it is a recent team of the week. You can see there's a few of them going up. There's definitely the opportunity there. Oh, okay, we got a 26. Definitely not too bad. Obviously, between the two, we've got 800 coins of profit so far. So we've cleared a space on the transfer list. We can finally get Peugeot up and loaded. That is the Lewa that we actually had, that we discussed earlier, the boy who got me this method. So shout out to him, because he's got us a new filter. Never going to be complaining about a new filter. Now I know some of the Peugeots should be off now. Let's have a look. So we've missed this one. That one's expired at 22k. That is gutting that we've missed that one. They've beat us and they've literally got a steal. That's straight away 5k profit. We've been unlucky there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the last filter. We're going to come back and monitor the hell out of those, because I would like to make a killing. Now, of course, we've got to upgrade. We've got to push on. And one filter that you can use that I've just thought about from a tweet I've seen is still goalkeeper, ultimate heroes. And then, of course, going ahead for Premier League is an absolute banger, because Howard, and you've also got, off the top of my head, is it Dudek? So Dudek and Howard, both an absolute steal. Both very good. I mean, Dudek is nowhere near as good as Howard, but Howard is a boss in game. But that's not the ones we're going for right now. We're going to be going for total rush players, and we're going to go Premier League, because you have some absolute dons here. We've got, of course, Arnold, and we've got Dalot. Both of the really good cards. Dalot you are seeing in a load of teams, an absolute ton. I mean, Cole Palmer, his ultimate team has Dalot in it. You have a man who doesn't even have his own card in, but has Dalot in, and Dalot is lower rated than his best cards. I think that says a lot about this man Dalot here. But him and Arnold, they're not miles away from each other. I want to say Arnold is like 320, maybe 330, a little bit more possibly, but very plausible on a snipe at this kind of level. Once you've built up to it, definitely not something that is out of the question. Now, realistically, we'd sell Dalot at maybe the 250 mark. If you have a look at the cards, there's not that many at 250. EA tax is going to be 12,500 coins. So you kind of have to go at 230 as a max that you pick these up for, and you're making like 7.5k. If you want to make more, 225, you're making sort of 10k a card there. It's definitely not a bad rate to do it at. Obviously, bear in mind, there is potential losses there. Now, I can see my coin balance has gone up, which means someone's outbidded us on another Peugeot. And I'll be honest, guys, we're not having it. We're going to be taking one of these Peugeots home. Knowing that someone has stolen one from us for 23 or 22k just doesn't sit right with me. Right, now, whoever's bidding on this against me is really bidding her up. I'm not going to go any far higher than 25.5. I'm a little bit gutted that we missed the other one. why is he bidding this to the point of the actual price? Like, are you okay? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? Just to spite him, we're going to bid at 26, because then at that point, whatever he pays, he actually could get a better on a snipe. So if he bids on this one, he's just stupid. Now, we do still have this one on 24, this one on 23, and this one on 24. So we're going to hope that we close off those as well at a little bit of a better price, but we take this. This one's still profit. Now, look, guys, am I a little bit disappointed that we got this one at the price that we've sniped the other ones at? Yes, because we've literally seen, as you guys saw, someone sniped one out from under me. They got in at the last minute and got one for 22 and a bit K. So we've missed out on those ones, but we've still got free brewing. Right, we've got 8 seconds left. We might be winning a draw at 24.5. Why have you done that in the last few seconds? What a loser. Both of these. You're not going to be winning these from me. And we finally got a steal. We got one at 25k. Can we get this one at 25 or under as well? I'm not paying any more now. Now we've won one, I've got the taste for a steal. 24,750 is the max we'll go on this one. We've also got 24 here. We could get a triple here of actually good bidded cards. Okay, so some nerd has taken the 25 from us. We'll do 25,250. That is the max. That is the max. We're going to go 24,500 on this one. We're hopefully going to get a few good ones here. Right, there we land. Some absolute nonce has bidded this up to near the 26k mark. We're not going to touch it. We've got one at 25,250 and one at 25. Absolutely happy with both of them. We're going to sell them both at 28k, make a nice little profit. We've made a few thousand coins off of these. I think up to like 5k off of the few cards that we've been doing this with. So that's actually very decent. Bear in mind that you could literally rattle through a load of these. Still gutted because the one that went for 22, if we'd have won that, that's straight like 4 or 5k profit on that one card. But that says one thing: if you are bidding, you need to keep an eye on your cards and maybe not record a YouTube video while you're doing it. But luckily, you guys won't have that problem. The only problem you're going to have is if you're not subscribed to me already. So you might want to change that. Make sure to drop a like down below, and I'll see you later.